Welcome everyone to the show. I'm your host, Don Vic. What's going on? What's going on? What's the vibes? We in the building. In the building. You heard? So today we got a special guest. She's she resides out in Las Vegas. Good friend of mine. She's an actress. She's a talk show host and a producer. And she also is tied with the film Desert Finds. My friend Nicole Vegas. She'll be on the show, and we're going to talk to her and find out exactly what made her do this film. Okay, and much more other stuff that we'll be talking about. So I can't wait for her to come on the show. I'm excited. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Post, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everybody that follows me around the world on all those platforms. Big shout out to you guys. Appreciate you folks. You folks rock. Okay, so who do we have here? Sabrina. Hi, Sabrina. How you doing? Okay, she's in the building. Parapost Network Center. Okay. Yeah, I know the vibes. So, as you guys know, on through social media, we got Desert Finds. That's a film that we that Nicole and Sean C. Phillips recorded out in Los Angeles, and it's been if you go through Instagram and you go through YouTube, you see a lot of the post stuff that a lot of people posted up. So it was a great film, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being a part of that. And today we'll be talking to the producer, Nicole Vegas. I sent her the link, so I'm just waiting for her to log in, and we can start the interview. So I want to appreciate everybody, that really stuck by me, through the flight leaving here to Vegas, and you know, and from Vegas back to Boston. Appreciate you guys. You guys were awesome. Thank you for taking that trip with me on the live. You know what I mean? It was fun. Long flight though. It was a long flight, like 6 hours, and I can't be in one place too long. So I was just looking around to see which way I can get out, or I can get up and go take a quick jog, something. Joe, what's up, Joe? Thank you for logging in. How you doing, buddy? My man, Joe. Joe Gonzalez, an actor as well. He's also in the film. Desert Finds. And I really didn't get to see his role, but he was definitely there, and I know he did great. Um, and I can't wait to see his performance in this film. I know it's going to be fantastic. So big shout out to Joe Gonzalez as well. Big homie, big homie. Okay. So I got my guest popping up. She ain't totally clear yet. So once she get clear, we'll bring her on the show and we'll talk to Nicole Vegas. Joel, what's up? Joe, what's up? What's up? Oh boy, it's raining. It's raining zombies right now. It's raining zombies. They coming from Vegas. Oh boy, my man Joe. Joe's also part of Defiance. He's also um, was a part of the film. He did his role as well. I wish I was there to watch his role. So I can would have took some pictures. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. I like that. I like that. I like to hear that. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. From the dead. That's right. That is right. Um, I got Nicole posted up here. I don't think her camera's working. Um, so I'm gonna wait till she get it all clear, and then we'll bring her on. But yeah, guys, I had a fantastic time there with you guys. You guys are great. Um, you know, Joel was a big help. So everybody that was there uh, helped out. Besides them doing their part in the movie, we all kind of worked as a team to do anything that Nicole may need it. So I think it went well. From what I seen. So and everybody was fabulous. Everybody there was so friendly and outgoing, and professional. That really caught my eye. Thank you, Emma Thomas. Thank you. Appreciate you always. Your camera is working. Let me see. Always. No, it's not. You see, Nicole?
Uh huh.
Always. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
You can't see me?
No.
I can see you.
I know, but I can't see you.
Oh no, let me see how that works. Kevin. I can see, yeah, I see everything.
Right,
Hold on.
but
Let me see how that works. Kevin.
let me take her out so she can fix it. So she is here. We just having some camera issues, but I'm excited. I can't wait to get her on. Yes, it was a great experience. And Spencer, I love uh Spencer Praza, great guy too, Joe. You know, and and Mr. Brett Wagner as well. He came out, did a fantastic job. You know, yes, Sean Phillips, everybody. Thank you, Nicole, for putting them out there. Bess Warren, Dean Fulton, Jennifer Warner. Yes, everybody was tremendous. So I know right now everybody's waiting for that trailer. Everybody's waiting for the trailer. Now it's the next step. Okay, you know, how did I do? That's the excitement after it's done. Happy Easter to you too, Courtney. I seen the picture you posted up. You look great. You look great. Good for you. Spencer, yeah. Spencer was, I like the guy. I only met him for that little bit of time that we spent from the car from the airport, from my hotel. And he was great, man. I got great vibes from him, you know, real laid back. What's up, Raymond? Thank you for logging in, brother. Big shout out to the paranormal investigators around the world too. You guys are awesome. Great job. Yes, Ray Wagner, John Henderson. So many great people that were out. Let me see. Nicole, can you hear me?
Yeah, you can't see me. I can see you just fine. It's not on my
Yeah,
end.
but I can't see
You
you
can't see me at all, Kevin. Isn't it weird? You can't see
from
me.
over here.
Fine. It's not on my end. Yeah, I can take a picture right now and show you.
Yeah, I can hear you and well, why can't I see you though?
I
That's
can see.
weird.
Yeah, I can. It's working on my end. I'll show. I'll take a picture right now and show you.
Wow, that's weird.
I know. I don't. Yeah, I see you even now. You zoom me in even more.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I can see all of it. You zoom me out.
Why?
See, I'm sending it. Is it on your end then? Because I can see all of it.
Let me log in.
No.
Is there anything? Hold on. Is there anything like right here?
No.
Kevin's gonna log me in right now and see if he can see me.
Here.
I think I can see everybody. Hold on. I don't know why there's this going
Oh
on
yeah,
right now.
I see you. Hold, give me 1 second. I don't know what's going. Let me just check my stuff back.
Yeah, because I can see everything. Let me look.
The picture right now.
Oh, but it's not showing on his
It's
Kevin.
showing on the bottom.
No, that's not. That's a
Oh.
picture of me, Kevin. Are you kidding me?
That's live from his thing.
Yeah, it's live, but it's not showing his.
No, that's not. That's a picture of me, Kevin. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Doing a lot of echoing. Hi, Spark.
Yeah. So I'm good at my end. I don't know why this happened.
That's just a profile
So-
picture, Kevin. That's not showing me. This is
I know,
showing.
I know.
I don't know why this happened.
So, how do we get this going?
A profile picture, Kevin.
Wait.
That's not showing me. This is showing.
Hold on, Kevin's with me right now. That's not gonna. So, is everything?
See and hear you.
Hold on, Kevin's with me right now.
I saw you zoom in again. There's nothing.
No.
Help! A Unime. Maybe it's
Yeah.
the.
Zoom in again.
Yeah. Sorry guys. We're trying to get
Hold
the camera to work.
on. It's not gonna work, Kevin, like that.
Yeah. Sorry guys.
Hold on.
We're trying to get the
Hi,
camera.
Courtney.
It's not gonna work.
Josh, John, Hotel.
Josh, John, hi John.
It says there, everyone can see him.
Hello Sparky.
Since
Hello
you're in the
Matt.
show, everyone could see and hear you. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, hold on. How about you log off and log back in? See what
I'll
happens.
do it again. All right.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. So we're gonna try to bring her in. Had her log off. Let me send her another invite, folks. I apologize. These things happen sometimes. It's still doing it. It's still doing it. So yeah, guys. So and wow, I got her there, but I can't see her. And everything here is working. Well, almost. Whatever you was doing, Nicole, I almost saw you appear on my screen. Yeah, she's popping up, but her face is not. So I know that, you know. Yeah, she almost popped up. Whatever she was doing almost brought her up. This is not cool. Let's see. I sent you another link, Nicole. Try using the other link. Yeah, he said him. Yeah, it seems like a cord too, because when she came on this time, it almost showed her face, and then it disappeared. So whatever you was messing with, a cable or whatever, um, that might be the issue. Because I can bring you on. I can bring you on. I just don't see you.
Let's see. Hold on. No. No, I don't
Yeah.
see anything.
Wow. What's going on? Yeah. Something's going on with the connection. I know my side is fine. I just checked all my wires. Um, yeah, my cables are good. Apologize, guys. These things happen sometime. Hey, Julie, how are you? Hi, Anthony. We're trying to get Nicole here on the show. She's already here. We just can't see her. We just can't see her. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm good over here on this side. Yeah. There you go. I got her now. I got you. Give me 1 second, Nicole. Give me 1 second. Okay, I got you.
I just have to.
Hey.
I just have to use my cell phone.
Woo.
Oh my gosh.
How
Hello?
are you?
Oh wait, let's see. Let's get this a little closer. Hold on.
Okay. Let me see if I can screen you up. How about that?
There we go. Hold
You
on.
like that?
So this is a different let me fix this here. So it's now it's I gotta fix it. I'm in through my cell phone. That's it.
Okay.
Hold
Hold
on. This is
on.
a little bit more. I can't. I can't. Let me see if I could move this just a little or move it closer. Hold on. Now I gotta adjust this. It was all good in my other
All
one.
right, there you go. Yeah, you.
Is that okay? Like this, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get a little closer. Make it easier. Oh my gosh, what work? Well, my for some reason that computer wasn't working out too well for me. I can't see what it looks like.
It happens, Nicole. It happens. You know.
Oh my goodness. How does this look? I can't even it's like my phone's so micro here. I was like can't do it.
You look great. You look great.
It's gonna have to do. That's how it works. So let me have a sip.
Right, right. So, thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for inviting me to this great film that you put together with Sean Phillips.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it was a great film. It's I never did a comedy horror before, but I had fun doing it. I enjoyed it. Everybody was great. Everybody was great.
There. So yeah, yeah. After all that difficulty, it was great setup on my computer, but that didn't work out too well.
Okay.
I'm so glad that you were able to come out. The first time in Vegas?
Yes, first time.
And
Yes.
you weren't expecting that kind of weather too. That weather was bananas. I mean,
It was
you went through
brutal.
every element on this set of snow, wind, horrible cold. I mean, really horrible cold.
Yes.
What else was there was only one day it was hot. Of course, we had to film indoors, of course.
Yes. And we had the donkeys messing up everything.
They were having too much fun, those dogs. I don't know. They were making some extra noises.
The donkeys, yeah, they're funny.
Yeah, they were. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Got everything falling apart now today. I'm still tired. You know how you were tired that day when you were doing like your broadcast and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I mean, I'm snapping out of it, but I mean, it does wipe you out when you know you're done with the work. All of a sudden, you just feel it.
Right.
You know you're done.
Yes. It beat me up a little bit.
Yeah, it sure did.
But we had fun. So what came into your mind and said, I want to do this film here in Vegas?
That might work better. So hold on, I'm adjusting. Yeah, that works, right? Little clicker though. Hold on.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, Sean C. Phillips reached out to me and he's like, Nicole, I really want your help. I want you on board. And I said, if you do it in Vegas, I will help you out in every way I can. So it took me about 3 weeks for the scouting, the locations, the paperwork, the LLCs to lock everything down. It takes a while for those locations. So altogether we had 6 different locations, which was pretty amazing. I think a lot of people like the mountains and the scenery. I think a lot
Yes.
of people enjoyed that part of it.
Yes.
And I'm glad that they let us film in those locations. You know, the first one was at My Vegas magazine.
Right.
So the
Yes.
office scene and stuff like that that we got to have fun on.
Yes.
And then we did the Spring Mountain Ranch, which
Yes.
is at Super Summer Theater. They have performances out there in the summertime. You get to see a lot of plays. Very beautiful scenery. Very beautiful. That's where all the donkeys were. We stepped in a lot of donkey poop too, didn't we?
Yes.
A
All
lot
over the
of
place.
donkey poops everywhere.
Yeah. But overall, it was a nice setup. You know,
Yeah.
everything went well. You were so helpful. And you did everything accordingly, and you
Well,
you kept everything together.
well, it wasn't just me. So Kevin Gregg, that's my husband,
Yes, and
helped book
Kevin,
he helped
Kevin,
book the airplanes for the celebrities and the hotels and transportation, along
yes,
with Joel Callison.
yes,
If
Joe
Joel didn't
Callahan,
help out
yes,
with him and Kevin, I would
right,
have had to do all the workload. I would have
yes,
been done. So they helped with the transportation and the cleanups and
yeah,
helping with the crafty because it would have been all on me,
yeah,
and that would have been too much. I think I would have been just wiped out.
right,
So a big shout out to Kevin Gregg and Joel Callison. Awesome team support. I'm very truly grateful for them, and you too, Don, with
yeah,
you giving the interviews and stuff like that, and also
right,
helping out. 'Cause you're like Nicole, and you're helping out with all the garbage. Lots of
yes,
garbage. People don't realize
right,
it's a lot to do on the set.
right,
And even though people are like, "Oh, I'll help out," they didn't.
right,
I mean, or they didn't know how to. It's more work to say, "Hey, could you do all this?" than for
right,
somebody just to step up and do it because it
yeah,
takes more energy then. Um, I'm trying to think of Tom Dublin let us film in his parking lot area at the Moss Museum.
mhm,
What other one? Oh, Nelson's Ghost Town. I know you missed out on that area. Really cool. Nelson's Ghost Town is where we filmed the other area. But and then my house. Of course, I had my house.
right,
It wasn't as bad as spitting. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
right,
Having people at my house, and then I also had up to 6 people at a time staying at my house for 2 weeks. So it was busy.
right. It was, the experience, you know, for me was fantastic. Just going to Vegas, being there for the first time and seeing everything, all these beautiful lights at night, how the place lit up, and then being there for a project, just that was the icing of everything.
Yeah,
Knowing that I was just there.
but you
Uh,
were part of it too, like because you're like,
yes,
oh, you were just glad to be background. You're like, oh, just get me in background. Well, guess what? Preparation meets opportunity, and you got to have a principal supporting role.
yes,
Really amazing. But we can't share like the death scenes, so I couldn't
no,
share any of that, and I
right,
couldn't share the mutants because they're patent. So
right,
until that gets all taken care of, so people just got to see the little bit of the fun, very little bit of it. They didn't get
right,
to see the creativity of it all, not yet, because we don't want to ruin it. I know
right,
I have to look up for the red carpet event some areas, but the post production takes time, and I don't think a lot of people know the process. So I'm like, they have to do the sound, the editing, the color,
hmm,
um, and that takes a while with all the footage
right,
and everything like that to cut away. So in the
right,
meantime, I have like about 4 different locations I'm going to look at, and I got to utilize. It probably be about 8 months to a year. It usually takes about that for the red carpet event for it to come out, and then
right,
have everybody come together. If it goes well, we would like to do the conventions, too, like horrorcons. There's so many different areas to connect to with the public, which is
right,
really exciting. And if that goes all well and everything gets picked up and distributed, if it's done properly though. So all that paperwork, all the documents had to be signed, all the waivers. It's really important to make sure that's all taken care of, which it is.
right.
Then we can maybe do a sequel. So anybody
It'll
that
be
really
awesome.
gets out,
Can come out.
yeah, it could be their turn. I
Yeah.
know a lot of people are reaching out to me like too last minute. Oh, can I come on? I'm like, I've been advertising this since early December, four
Yes.
months of advertising. And then I have a lot of people are like, oh, can you help me with the fundraising? Sean C. Phillips did most of that fundraising part. Yeah, I gave him some ideas for posting, but he put that all together with Eric Yoder for the reel, the
Right.
poster.
Right.
So that part, that was them putting it together. I just helped market it and share it. I
Right.
know there's a lot of people that want me to help out, but if they haven't done anything, I cannot do a whole workload. They have to know something in their area too to step up. It's too hard. I would
Yes.
not be able to take on that workload without other people knowing how to help out or contribute.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely good point. I get those calls too. You know,
Oh, I love you, Sparky.
Sparky's here.
She's
I want.
amazing.
Yes, we're gonna have
She's
Sparky.
such a she's fun, energetic, loving, and I'm so grateful that she's part of the Desert Fiends too. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
really, really cool. Feel
We're gonna
really happy about her.
bring her on the show as well and speak to
Absolutely.
her. Yeah, it's gonna be great having all these amazing people on the show.
Oh yeah, thank
You
you
know,
so much for doing that. As you know,
yes,
I'm doing my own show now. I had a patent
yes.
that. I patented it. I patented my name, Nicole Vegas. I patented Nicole Vegas Views,
Mhm.
because that wasn't used. I found out though when I tried to patent Vegas Views, it's already been used over 2 years ago.
Oh,
So, you know, with these things, when you go off on your own and you got to make sure everything is done properly.
right.
Thank you for helping me out with the equipment I need to get. I'll probably do it sometime this week, but I
Yeah,
looked around a little bit yesterday. I didn't find the right one. So thanks for the good suggestion because I want to be able to connect with people. And
right.
you said, what's that, StreamYard? I can get up to 10 people. We could all be chatting.
Yeah,
That could be fun,
exactly. Right.
chaos fun.
Like
Yeah,
right now I can bring whoever I want in.
that'd
You
be
know,
fun.
you know. Uh,
Yeah,
Sparky. I can bring in a Joel. I can bring in.
yeah. Let's
I
see,
can
get
bring all
in
these
here.
guys in.
So I also have, so we're also doing the in-demand funding too, because every little bit does help if they want to support it. You
Right.
see that? So they
Oh,
can get it from their
barcode.
phone. They're still, yeah, well, this is still for the in-demand fundraising because I think it's gonna be about $10,000 for the red carpet event. That's with the Getty's images. I mean, it is pricey and everything like that. So if we all do our part, we can have a
Right.
really nice red carpet event.
Right.
Everybody could be invited. They could buy their tickets and make it fun and festive. We should be able to celebrate all this hard work and effort that we've all come together on.
Amen to that. And where can they find that barcode, Nicole?
Well,
Or can you post that up on my
I can share it,
page?
but it's also on my Nicole Vegas my Facebook page. It's right
Okay.
on the top. I had a better one, but then I accidentally erased it. I had to start over again. I was like, oh, me and that technology.
Yeah, me.
Just like
I'm the same way. I can only work when I know how to work.
I, you
You
know,
know.
I'm doing my best. I have another thing I'm doing, which I volunteered. He asked me, Chris Nations, like, can you please help out? And usually I just can't keep doing stuff for free, though. That's the thing. It's like you can only do so much, but if you know other people are getting paid, it's like, uh, one time. Or if you ever need anything done, Vic,
Yeah.
if you ever need anything, I absolutely will step up and
Okay.
help you out like you've
Thank you.
done it for me. I'm going to
Right.
reciprocate everybody that shared, liked, helped out in some way. But the
Right.
ones that did it, and they're trying to ask me for help, I'm like, yeah, all
So
right.
Nicole, I'm glad you said that because you know you and I are so much alike in different ways,
Because we have
and
hearts.
one of those ways is that we're good hearted. We don't know how to say no to people. Even when we want to say no, we end up saying yes because
I've been learning to
we're
say no.
right.
I
It's
have.
it's it's just the kindness in our heart, and we have to really be. You should know because when you started your career 2 years ago,
Yeah,
you went through a lot of stuff with people, you know, smoke screening you and actually taking money from you. You lost money,
I
so
did.
you
Yep.
really have to know who you're gonna help and who's reaching out for you
I'm
to
gonna give
help.
advice to people. So
Yes.
Dream Tracks, that acting coach Frank Perillo, amazing. He didn't want anything from me. He just he knew that Ryan was a very new actor, and he brought him in, helped him out. He helped him out.
Who? Frank?
Frank Perillo, yeah, from
I
Dream
love
Tracks,
Frank.
acting. Well, I don't think you met Frank Perillo though. Frank,
No,
he's an
was it?
acting
Oh,
coach.
it's Frank.
It's a
Hello.
different Frank. That's a
Okay,
different
okay,
Frank.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, I
okay,
know.
okay. So
So he
anyway,
helped with
he's
my son, preparing him for that. Really, it's actually a mature role. He's only 11 years old. So,
right.
in the role, he had to flirt. He was like, I never flirted before. So, yeah. And then he had to use some belligerent words. So,
Yes.
Frank Perillo had him go a couple times to his acting class and really get it out of him, building that craft for him. And you do have to have acting lessons. I don't care what anybody says. You need
Right.
to know your marks. You need to know what types of lens they're using. You don't want to upstage people. You want to be able to have your character arc. If you don't have a back history, you got to make one of your own. It's building it. You have to have the tools to build that
Right.
foundation. Or I don't. Good luck. No one's just a natural. You
Yeah.
might have a little bit, but it's always good to have the tools in your toolbox from different acting coaches. My first
Right.
acting coach was Paul Campanella, so he was
Okay.
really good and supportive as well. And then Billy McInerney, Willie McInerney, you met him, very talented, working with Tom Arnold.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a
Yes.
scene with them. I'm like, oh, they're so talented. And they've been in 30 something years. Here
Yeah.
in my 2 years, I had to hold my own. Got to hold your own in it when you play
Yeah.
with the big boys and girls.
That's right. You did awesome. You did amazing.
Thank
You know,
you.
you was like all over the place, and I was watching you operate. And you
Oh,
kept
you were. Everybody was.
everything together. You kept everybody did their thing, but you as a producer, because that's your job. You did a great job at it.
But I
And
care. I do care how people are treated. I care if they're
yes,
and I don't get me wrong though, when I'm busting my butt and someone's like, "Oh, you need to relax." I did get a little snippy. I'm like, when you could do all this work that I'm doing, then you could don't
yeah,
tell me to relax. But I had so much of a workload. I had to
yeah,
get
you
it
did
done in a
right,
timely manner.
right,
Picking up that food and stuff like that too, because it's out in the middle of nowhere. Some of these sets, everything was done. There's only one day where they didn't have warm food. That was out in the Nelson's Ghost Town because half wanted Subway and the other half wanted Taco Bell. Guess what? No one wanted Taco Bell again. Guy messed up orders. It was, but the rest, everything else was good. They had their subs and their pizzas and their Chinese food and
yeah,
yeah. I
yeah.
mean,
We had a
and
bunch of
crafty.
you had a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff out there, and I just want to say that I'm grateful for everything that you've done for me and for everyone else, because you put this together and you put people in that never acted before. So that's something to look at as well, that you're helping people.
Build their careers.
Yes,
Well,
exploring
Sean C.
something.
Phillips did that through having a perk. That's where you
Right,
get those perks. You don't have that background.
right.
How else are you going to get established? There's 10 million people in this industry. Good
Yeah,
luck. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. But you did a
I am.
great
I
job.
see. Look what I have too. Look at you got your shades. Look at this. I'm just saying.
Okay, okay.
And then I could do the serious thing.
Oh, good. That's the one you don't want to get. That's the look you don't want to
You
get.
know that
Not
look
that
like,
one.
excuse me.
So Nicole,
Yeah.
being a producer for the first time and producing a song, would you do it again?
If I had a more a team that I know I could the people I have, yes, but there's other people that didn't come through.
Right,
So when I found out that I can't work with somebody that can't come through or step up because that's like dead weight. I got to cut that away.
right.
For Sean, I would.
Yeah,
I don't think I'd do it for other people though. I don't because I have to work with them first. Sean, had me going on his other sets. I seen the areas he needed help in. I knew I could do it. I didn't know how well I was going to be able to do it. That's the thing too.
right.
And so far everything that I had was very, very, very good feedback. They felt like a film family. They were taken care of. They loved it. So that part is so important to me is knowing that my team that I had, especially with Kevin and
Yes,
Joel, like they were my backbone. I
yes.
needed that, or I would have been done. It
Right,
would have fell apart because then I would have been running, getting the transportation, booking everything, and cleanup. So
yeah,
Joel and Kevin helped clean up all the messes. I mean, there was a lot of messes too. So I'm so grateful for both of them. That anytime Joel, of course Kevin, 25 years together. So
yeah.
but with Joel, anything he ever needs now, hands down, just like you.
Thank you.
I'm
I
very,
appreciate it.
very grateful to everybody that helped supported because not everybody's like that. I know there's
Right.
some people are hoping that it wouldn't happen or wouldn't be good. That's helps, and I can pick up on that stuff too.
Of
Um,
course.
yeah,
But those are things that happen. So this way you know who you can work with and who you can't work with. I
I
always
need to
say
know.
everything that happens in life, it's for us to learn from it.
Yeah,
And sometimes things that we can't see, God puts it in our face so we can see it. And
And there's a lot of phony baloney people. Like they say they're going to do all these big things and they have all this money. I had people reaching out like, oh, I already have money. I'm like, all right, prove it. You don't need me then, and you don't need my production money.
Right.
And then I want to see the contracts. I want to see stuff because there'll be demo reels that people sign. So people will fabricate things where they're like, oh, we're looking into getting this person. They'll never get that person. They don't have the connections for that person or the money or
Right.
anything set up. So what you look for is look for the experience they had before. If they had no experience ever putting anything together, I don't want to be attached to that because it's too much work on me. I already did my work. So if they didn't do their work, they have to do their work before they connect with me. That's why I always check their IMBD page. I want to see what they've done, what they completed, how long they've been in, how much work they've done in the time they've been in. Also, I want to see, have they taken any classes? What work?
Right.
So there's people are like, well, I've already been in this. I want to get this role. I want to be paid for it, but they don't have any celebrity status. They don't have anything. There's nothing, no marketing, no nothing. How could you get paid for something? There's 10 million people, and there's people that are accredited, that have a celebrity status, a good following, know how to market, that are accountable. So there's a
Yeah.
lot of factors that put in when you are casting for talent.
Right.
What else? Locations. I want to see those permits. Oh, you have locations. Let me see them. I just want to see it. If they can't
Right.
provide stuff for you, the thing is too, if there's someone reach out to me and they have no affiliation with my movie and they want all my information, that's not happening either.
Right.
Not happening.
Right.
But a lot of people, they do smoke and mirrors. I don't like it. I like, if you talk it, you better walk it.
Right. Right. And
You
and,
better
and
bring it because I'm going to follow up then. If I don't usually look on people's information unless I think they're questionable. Then I'll start doing all the information and seeing what
yeah.
they're really about. Because too many people do that weird smoke and mirrors, or they want something but they haven't earned it yet. So I really advise them to learn different areas. So yes, I've been an actress. I've been in stunt. I've been in the crew side and production side, a talk show host. There's commercials. There's different avenues to this approach, and I
Right.
think the more you venture out, the more you could really get more well-rounded and know the process. Because I didn't understand that process when I first started, and it was very confusing to me. Welcome to the jungle song. That's all I think I could think of.
Right.
Like,
Right.
welcome to the jungle. Oh, that's someone's calling you. Someone's.
No, but just right. It is the jungle. You gotta. I mean, I'm still learning as I go as well. And I've been doing it for 4 years, but
How
there's a
many
lot
years?
of 4
4.
years.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So 4, maybe 5. I lost count,
So
but
yeah, I know it's 2 years and 1 month, and I was like, wow, I feel like I got rang out because I didn't know who to believe, and there's so many people that are so misleading, um, and most of them are motivated by getting money from you. They want your
yes,
money. They want your time and energy and all your work, but they don't want to give you a
put
cut
it
of anything.
right,
Nothing.
right,
So I'm like,
nothing,
I'm not doing it. I'm
right,
gonna back off. I know now I can do what I can do and say I can do.
right,
And I had to show it through the work and being
right.
consistent. Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. And I'm glad we're talking because I say this all the time, and you kind of co-signing what I've been saying for a while by what you're saying. You know,
Mhm.
you want to help everybody, but you can't help everybody. Not everybody is in it for the same reasons, and acting ain't for everybody. This ain't for everybody because if it was, there'll be a lot more other people doing it.
Well, the thing is too, they just think because they're just I'm just going to be an actress. Well, what's your skills? What have you learned to enhance your marketing? You market you. You
Yeah,
are your own product. And if you don't care about yourself and you're sloppy, you don't help out, and you're not a team player, I don't want to be around that. And
me
I pay
neither.
attention a lot too. I'm like, you see I'm like, I tilt my head. I'm like, oh, this person's a little questionable. If they're not willing to do the work, why should I do the work for them?
Exactly.
I could redirect them, but I'm not holding their hand.
Right.
They have to want it. And I think you're either a go-getter or you're not, and then you pout and you self-project and you get insecure around the people that are uh, blossoming in this industry. I think you just have to cut the dead weight, and your circles will always change. There'll be a
Yes.
few people that you try to
Yes.
take with you, but
Yes.
you're not going to have the same circles because if you do, then you're not excelling. You're not
E-
working hard enough. Um,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. You are 100%
Hi,
correct.
Beverly. I see Beverly's thing. I don't know how long ago that was. Remember, I'm
Yeah.
on my phone now. I can barely see anything.
Beverly's awesome. I love Beverly.
Yeah, she's wonderful. Good
Yeah.
supporter too. It's just
IG, what's
I
up?
see it now though, and I pay attention.
Mhm.
And the only thing is that this industry is very consuming. People don't tell you about, excuse me, how consuming it is. And I was so tired. I said, we got a free show. We didn't even go to it. The Wind. Kevin and I were like, we put our pajamas on. We missed that it was $150 pop show. We got through Vetix. Oopsie.
Oh wow.
Um, and then I had another Easter event that's supposed to be going on at 2 today. I mean, I'm just tired. I mean, it
Right.
takes so much and so much energy, and there's people constantly messaging me and reaching out. You have to worry about the dangers too. I had that happen with my son. That's my 22-year-old son. Someone reached out to him and is trying to meet up with me and get information. So you do have to be careful. Know what you're really getting into, because I didn't know what I'm getting into. I had no idea. I didn't. My first set was at Warner Brothers, a cleaning lady with Julie Goldman. She
Right.
connected me. I got bumped with my first Taft Hartley. They liked the look, which I didn't even know what that meant. I'm like, what do you, I got all tissy. I'm like, what do you mean look? Blah, blah, blah. And then I found out my acting skills are, so I was like, let's go on that look here. But I'm excited. I'm willing to work hard, help out where needed. And I enjoy forming good film family and community. And then not just here, though. I'd love to go global. I know
Right.
there's so many people that want to connect here in the States as well. So I think with that Nicole Vegas views, I might need an interpreter though with certain people. I'll be like, have to pull them in. I know, right? I'm like, I'll be like, no say, you know me. I know Paquito. I'm like,
Poquito
no
Espanol.
vientos. I'm sorry, but I'm talking about from India
Right.
and there's others from Africa that do movies and
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Thailand. It's just universal.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's China. I was like, I don't know anything, nothing. But
Right.
I know people want to connect with each other, and if there's good people, and it will come through. It might
Right.
seem like the world gets piled on you when you're doing the right thing, and it seems so much harder. But in the
Yeah.
long run, it's what it needs to be done.
Exactly.
100% needs to be done correctly, and I'm kind of excited but tired. Like a little
No,
tired.
I know. I know.
Drinking my tea, my lavender tea. I like this though. See, she could, so she did.
Oh.
I like my little motto. Um,
Okay.
but yeah,
Yes.
sorry, I'm touching my face a lot. You know why I touch my face this much? Because I had that makeup and it might crease. You know that makeup that creases. I need to find that. I need to pay attention to the makeup girls that have that. I don't know what they use. Some makeup that's like flawless. It looks like a
Yes.
filter on. I'm like, oh, look at this. Whatever they use, it
Yeah.
looks like a filter on my face when they use that makeup. I'm like, what is this? This is.
It's good
I gotta pay
makeup, right?
attention. I'm gonna have to buy some. Like, put it on my Christmas list.
Oh wow.
Trying to think what else is coming up though. So what I suggest people, even though there's areas where they can't, film, like the film's not as prevalent like New York City or Georgia, New Mexico, California. I mean, they are nicknaming Vegas, Baby LA.
Yes.
I was on that Mark
I've heard
Wahlberg
that.
set. That's what it is, Baby LA. I
Yeah.
suggest them to get their IMDb page. I know you have two. Figure out which one you like better and have that one. So yeah, I would have that, whatever one, put your bio on there, put your
Yeah.
pictures, and get as much set experience as you can, because yeah, classrooms are great for the fundamentals, but nothing teaches you like being on set.
Yes, I said that
Right?
earlier to
Yeah.
someone. I said I don't I like the teachings, but I'm a guy that I learn quicker when I'm on set because I see it happening. I see the movement. I see how you need to be, and I pick up on those things very fast.
But
So
don't get me wrong, there's some slow pace sets, but mine isn't. I'm a quick
no,
paced person. I'm like,
yeah,
we got things to get done, and I like to get it done in a timely manner. It has to
yes,
be done. If not, dragging the feet, time is money. Time is
yes,
money on these sets. We only have these sets, for a certain amount of time, and you have to utilize that time you have, and you have to be able to hire people that can pick up the pace too.
right,
But, because just because they're not funding it doesn't mean that's why you got to be careful who you hire, because
right,
they'll drag their feet then. They
right.
could drag their feet. It's like, and here I am, lighting the fire underneath their behinds. Move, go,
But
go,
but
go, go.
but everything here. was so on point. You know, the way everything went, you had everything put together. Was everything went accordingly? You
Yeah, I
know,
mean, there was a couple hiccups of weather, and then one crew person that had to get fired, unfortunately. Um, Questionable, the
yeah.
actions and putting hands on people. You can't do that.
No, no,
So,
no.
that some people are liabilities, and you have to be really careful, and you have to protect others. I mean,
Yes,
safety is number one on any set. I
that's
feel
right.
safety, good communication, and
Definitely,
making sure people are fed
that's
and a
right.
clean environment. So constantly making sure everything is upkept.
It's
That's why when
clean.
I did the survey, by Ling, so I
Yes,
had the gloves on, and people were in two lines. They're to serve the food. You have to have gloves. I constantly change them out nonstop, even though just because it was constant. I think it's really important to avoid any people picking up the pizza or sandwich. Everybody's touching, and you don't
yeah,
want
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I have like the protocol of etiquette, on the film sets with anything. I am really excited. I wish we could share those death scenes. Really, each one was very unique and fun. Very unique, right?
Yes, very so. Thank you for sharing the other one you took of me.
Oh, I got some good footage of you. Not of everybody because I wasn't always on set. I had to take
Right,
people back to the airport or their
right, right.
hotels. I mean, everybody's like, "Had somebody else do that?" I'm like, "Who? Pick. Tell me somebody that's responsible enough. You can't
Yeah,
just hire somebody. Maybe they don't have a driver's license. Maybe they don't
right.
have registration. You have to really be careful who you do allow on the sets as well, crew side, anyways. For the talent, some people they did the pay to play, which I think it really helped them. I think it's going to help their career. They got set time. They got to work with some celebrities. I mean, we
Yeah.
had at least 12 name celebrities in this Desert Fiends.
Yes, that's what I said. You know, I was like, wait a minute. Let me think for just 1 second. How many people do we? I came up with on my own that I saw and I knew were there. I came up with maybe like 7 or 8.
So yeah,
So
we had like Tom Arnold, Eric
yeah,
Roberts, Bai Ling, Elite States, Elite Eileen
Eileen
Dietz,
Dietz.
Dietz,
Yeah,
yes, and
yes,
we had Lisa Wilcox, we had Michael Pare, we had Billy McInerney. We had somebody else that we didn't put on there. So once she's on there, I can name her. Um, can't name her yet. It'll be there Brett Wagner, Leatherface.
yes.
And there's a whole list, but I'm using my phone for this right now, so I can't look it up. So if you go on IMDb, type in
Yes.
Desert Fiends. Hi Joel, Eric and Monique were awesome. Yeah, they were. Eric and Monique, Eric Yoder and Monique, they were the special effects. They did
Yes,
a
they
great
were
job. They
awesome.
were wonderful with Ryan. Um, like I said, Joel, you're amazing. Anytime of any set you ever want to be on, I'm always going to look out for him as well because he
Yes,
helped. He helped with Kevin, and then maybe a couple other people that he worked with helped clean up because that would have killed me to have to come back because nobody
yes,
else stepped up, and it would have been so hard. So I'm glad he stepped up with Kevin, and I'm glad you
right.
helped out too,
Yeah,
uh, Vic, because it's a lot of work to
it
maintain,
is.
make sure
But
everything's. We had the heaters. We had the heaters for
yeah, the
everybody,
heaters. Yeah,
but we
we had
also
the
had
heaters.
indoors where people could stay indoors. So it's not like it was just outdoors. We had hand warmers, tea, coffee, hot
Yes,
cocoa. They
yes.
all went.
Yeah, we had everything we needed there. That said, didn't need anything.
No, you
Um,
didn't.
you
Maybe
know, it,
better weather, but that's Mother
yeah,
Nature.
that was
Out of
it.
my hands. Out of my hands on that one. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, you did. You did. We all did a fabulous job
we
with
all did.
communicating and stuff like that, and it was just a great um,
It was a,
experience.
it was for a lot of people. So I'm
Yeah,
glad that I was able to. I don't know if I could ever do as much, you know what I mean? Like without a more efficient team, because it was really tiring. It's not like I had people at my house, for 2 weeks. I had my son, you know what I mean? Like to juggle it all. But it was worth it because people did enjoy it. They loved it
right.
so much.
Yeah, I loved it.
I
You
know
know.
you did. I could tell. I have footage. I have footage of you and your awesome role. I mean, that role is going to be memorable. It's a good role. It's not like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So you stepped it up. And that's pretty
Right.
cool that you took that chance without even, officially meeting me until you came out here, Don.
Yeah.
I keep calling you Victor, Don, Don Vic. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here.
No.
The Don Vic show. Like,
Yeah.
so, but you did take that opportunity and you supported me. And
Yes.
that speaks volumes.
Right.
And it did turn out more than you expected, which I think for a lot
Yes,
of people.
yes, it is, and I'm like I said, I'm grateful for that.
Yeah,
And
I
this is what
know.
I tell people. You need to take those sacrifices to go places and meet people, and you never know where you end up. I knew that you and I spoke. You said, "Hey, I'm doing this, and I would like a talk show." I said, "Yeah, I'll do it for you." And you said, "Well, I could get you in the background." I said, "Okay, that's fine." So go in there expecting that, and then all of a sudden it bumps up to something more,
A lot more.
a lot
Yeah,
more. Yeah, a lot
yeah.
more.
And you changed your plane flights, and you added more days to circuit, the place you were staying at, and
Yeah,
you're like the Cloud Hotel. I was like, I know. I was like, why would you book there? But we had somebody else stay there too. I mean, they got you good though with those
yes.
resort fees, huh? It added
Well,
up more, a little sneaky.
I paid like $1,000 for that night, for that 5 days.
Yeah, that was.
But it is that's beyond the point. I have fun. I came there to support you, and
Yeah.
and you got the job done. Everything went well, so I'm okay with it.
Yep,
I'm
I
okay
can't wait.
with
I'm
it.
like, woo! She was clap for herself.
Yeah,
Yeah, look at
yeah,
that. Yeah, I got my mascot that I can't wait to set up for that red carpet event. Depending if we do like after fun and share it, I would like to provide one meal with one drink at least for the people
mm,
there. But that has to be with fundraising and stuff like that as
right.
well. But it's for everybody. Anybody can go. They can get a ticket. I'll make sure I get an avenue where there's multiple theaters in it with the food and the drinks because that's really important to have and
Right.
have some talk shows there, couple, and just line up on the red carpet,
Yeah.
and yeah, I think it'll be amazing. I think I'll probably do a banner too for any sponsors and really hit the sponsors and then share the heck out of it. I think
Yeah.
that'll be pretty cool too. A lot of
Exactly.
work.
Yeah. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not done yet. Everybody's like, oh, it's a wrap. I said, no, no, now it's post production. It's not
Yeah.
done yet. And then we have to market it. And if we go to the conventions, I think that'll be great. You can do some stills of yourself. Get yourself out there, buy a booth next to us, and do the talk shows.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. It's all that networking, marketing, putting yourself out there. People wanting to connect with good people.
That's
They do
right.
because they know they're going to be
100%.
taken care of. It's so huge to me. I can't stand when I paid attention to enough people when they're selfish. All me, me, me. I don't want to be working with those people because
No,
those
me
people
neither.
will just drain me. They'll just take
I,
everything
e-
from me, and I have to protect
exactly.
myself.
Exactly. And that's why, you have to really know who you're working with and know the business side of it.
Yeah,
Definitely, because it's like you said, there's so much stuff going on there in the industry, so many vultures, I call them the vultures to be out there, that can give you a good game. You fall for it. And you fell for it,
I
I
fell
fell for
for
it.
it for other
I
ones,
fell
and so
for it.
I'm very careful now. I can't support once people show me who they are. I believe
Hmm.
them. It's not like a second chance. I just don't want. Best of luck to you. I just don't want to be a part of them at
Right,
all. Like best of luck,
right.
but keep all that away from me. I want to work with people that step up, also share the same passions, and actually care. Because I think that's what people miss. They don't care. They don't care about themselves. I feel if they care, magic happens. Communities come together in different areas, and that part is so important. Just like with the nonprofits, I would love it for maybe one or two, maybe with 10% of the proceedings for the tickets. I would love to have a nonprofit or two there to put a spotlight. But also, it's not just to give a check. I like more hands-on. I'd like handing the food to people in their vehicles,
Right.
volunteering as a bunny before that. Never again. That was really, I was like so hot. I drenched in sweat. And everybody's like, you only did it for 2 hours. I said 2 hours volunteering in drenched sweat. I couldn't even see what I was doing. I
Right.
couldn't get that. But it's important, I think, to be the change you wish you had and bring people together in something that they can hold on that is good because there's too much bad that goes on. So I'd like
Yes.
to be something a person that helps bring people together and support them and help them connect with other people. I think that's imperative for me anyway. That's my purpose and my passion.
Yeah.
Find your purpose and passion.
That's right. And we have, you have,
I
I have.
know. Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I can host and act all my for the rest of my life. I love it. I enjoy doing it. I love the challenges that come with it. Um and just everything else, watching the directors film it, and watching angles and what they're looking for. You learn from that. So it's not just going there and acting and meeting people, but if you're really into it, you want to learn those skills, learn how to hold the camera, and learn what type of shots they're looking for.
Well, I
When
mean,
they're doing a scene,
so there's wardrobe, there's location manager, there's transportation, there's
makeup.
PA, there's grip, there's slate, cinematographer, uh, DIT. There's so many different areas to work in. So
Yes,
when people only want to do one, I think I like people that have many hats because if
yeah,
something's slacking, they could step up and vice versa. I don't want to be
yes,
like, oh, I can only do this. I never done that. Hey, I actually had this and I experienced this. I can help out. I can see
right,
because every set doesn't matter how big. Even the SAG sets I've been on have had things where they didn't provide the water till 4 hours later and 110 degrees.
uh,
They had late meal penalties. They didn't care. Like people weren't fed in 10 hours. So
wow,
the sets I've been on, just because they're SAG doesn't mean they're better either. I really
right,
want it's who you are with and that team production, and I firmly believe that. But I'm listening to people that are always like, "Money, Nicole, can you give me money, 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 money?" I'm like, "No, I can't give you money. We have one
right,
income. I live below my means." I was like, "No
right,
way. Where's your money? You want me to put money in? Where's your money? You
right.
don't have any money? Well, why would I give you my money?"
That's right.
That's right. Oh, Jeremy Settles too for the Got Films. He did the grip.
Yeah,
He has a production too. He has a place, a studio, and I'm glad that he stepped up too as well because he has 30 years experience. So I like the people that have good experience or are
right,
willing to learn.
right,
If they're not, right?
right,
I'm like,
right.
get
Yeah,
away from me. Like a
it's
repellent.
yeah, it's hard to find people to move the way you're moving, and the way you're moving in the industry. It's hard to find same people that are on that same page. That's why you got to keep moving and meeting people. Be like, okay, this guy would be a great candidate for this. This one would be a great candidate for that. Put that
Mhm.
team together, and you're on the go.
Yeah.
Um,
But you have to
so
have the experience. And the thing is,
yes,
each set is different. The people are different. So it's not like
yeah,
you're always working with the same people. And it's hard to figure out people until it's too little too late. So, but you could pick up on little things and you're like, this one's starting to look familiar. This person's starting to be questionable. And go with your instincts. Go with your instincts. Because usually, at our age anyway, you're usually right. You usually hit that nail right on the head. But I do give people opportunities and chances. But once they blow through a couple of them, I'm like, all right, they're showing me who they are. I forgive. We talk things out. But if they do something that's something that I already talked and discussed that wasn't cool with me, and they're not respecting it, I cut them out. There's millions of people. Why settle for
yeah,
bullcrap people,
right, right,
right?
yeah, right. And you got a vision. You got a vision. You have a vision. You know where you're going. You
Well,
know.
I don't know where I'm going.
You don't know. Wait, and back up, back up, back up.
Brain is mushy. That's where I'm going. But I do know who I don't want to hang out with. How's that? I
Okay,
don't know exactly where
fair
I'm
enough.
going in this industry because I didn't think I'd stay 2 years in. I
Right,
had no idea. And I'm not, I know I want to experience in this industry. I just don't know what I personally want from it. I don't know yet. I know I have an idea now. It's starting to form a little bit better, but before I was very lost. It was so confusing. Everybody else that I talked to was in it for, I guess, fame and fortune. I was like, good luck getting that. You don't even have experience. Good
right,
luck. You don't get
right,
fame and fortune. And even if you get fame, your fortune's going to go for security because people are going to be obsessive and want to be near you all the time and take pictures and they won't leave you alone. So I see that other end of it. That's really scary. Or your family could be in danger. There's stuff that you have to be careful of. People are just having this one focus. It's so much more than that. It's so much work and responsibility. I just see work and responsibility. But at the same time, if I can see a finished product, then I will have fun, hopefully at the
right,
red carpet. That's why I'm gonna have to hire people because I don't want to be doing everything behind the scene and not be able to enjoy uh, the guests and everybody that's there. I really
right.
need to make sure I do that. So I'm excited, but at the same time, I was like, I could go to the Caribbean right now. I could be putting my feet in the beautiful blue clear waters in the Caribbean, but I'm not. I'm actually heading back to New Jersey this month with Kevin to do pay respects to my mother-in-law because
Okay.
my father-in-law passed
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
before film start. Yeah, right before film start. So Kevin was was not good. So
Oh,
and they wanted
wow.
him to come out there, but then he you know, they negotiated since he got cremated. But it was hard.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that he didn't leave me behind because it would have been unbearable. It would have been so much workload dumped on me more that I don't think I would have done good.
Oh,
So I'm
wow.
truly grateful for everybody that did step up and support because I do pay attention to that. Because it can't be a one-way street, can it?
No, we
I'll put
can't.
that roadblock right up, like access
Yeah, it's
denied. And once you deny that, or,
right.
and I'm trying not to do guilty by association. So when someone else is really corrupt and then they're associating with people that are corrupt, it makes me feel like they're going to be corrupt too. And I don't
Right.
trust them. So
Right.
I
Right.
have to be careful with that.
Right. And you know, you're a smart woman. You know what you want. You know what I'm saying, and or what you're trying to do. So it's going to be hard for them to try to sneak any little slide one
I'll
in
just
there to
call them
you.
out. I'll just say
Yeah.
it right there and then.
Right.
They're not doing me any favors,
Right.
thinking they're going
Right.
to be sneaky. So what's your next project? What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah, what are you
Oh
doing? Give me some
man.
info. Give me something.
So I'm I got this movie that I might be in.
Oh yeah, I think you were telling me.
Yes, it's a zombie movie.
Oh, that'll be
Yeah,
fun.
out
Are
in
you gonna? Yeah,
the
yeah.
float.
You've never. I've been a zombie. It was
I
fun.
play. Yeah, no, I play a DJ in this
Oh,
film. So I get eaten, I believe, or something like that.
oh my God, that's gonna be great. You gotta make sure they get you the behind the scene pictures. Very important.
Yeah.
That'll be
So that
fun.
hopefully that'll be now in May,
Yeah.
and then we're working on another film. Just need some more information out in Baltimore with Cody Folk. I think is he's shooting The Crow, the movie The Crow.
A remake of it?
Yeah, and
Is he
he
gonna
actually,
get Bai Ling?
so I don't know. So he
Bai Ling
actually,
was in The Crow.
yeah, she was.
Yeah, I mean,
So
how
he
could you
said
not have her in
I
it?
know. Well, he said he had some of the original people that played in the movie that's going to play in this film. So he didn't say any names, but that would be great to have Bailey in it because
She's so much fun.
she. No, then I get to see her again. I'll be like, hey, are you following me?
Yeah, she's beautiful and she's a people to people person. I love how she interacted with her fans.
Yes,
That's so important. I love celebs, talents that really truly give back the time to their fans.
yes,
It's
yes,
huge for me to see that interaction. I've seen
yeah.
that with Kane Hodder too. Just takes some special time on one with each fan,
And,
and I think that counts. In my
and
book, anyway, that counts.
yeah, it counts to me too. My book too. How about Eric Roberts? I see he's so outgoing with people. Is it, I seen him taking pictures with Joe and
He took pictures with everybody.
Noel.
Yeah, yeah.
He
He likes when you do selfies though. He won't
yeah.
like have somebody else take the picture. He wants you to take it. So make sure
Uh,
you get the selfie. Yeah, he was
okay.
great. He was hilarious. Very, very. He's a busy man.
Yeah.
I talk more to his wife because she sets up everything, but he's busy. He gets like what I was hearing, 30 offers a day, and they have to filter out. He has almost 1,000 credits on IMDb. He's extremely busy. So for him to want to be in the movie, I am honored. I'm glad that he took the time because
Yes.
I mean, every minute. I mean, the next day I think he was on 2 or 3 sets. He had to fly back out. He's extremely busy, so it made me happy. We make sure we booked him really somewhere nice. He said he enjoyed it. Even like Tom Arnold, he didn't like it. Tom Arnold did not like his hotel booking though. That wasn't on us. We didn't book it, but he liked everything else. So all the other celebs, we booked them at this one place that has like a full suite, bedroom, kitchen, living room, very quiet because they need that.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joel, they were
Yeah.
all great. All the stars were really good. But they also were very grateful that Spencer
Yeah.
Breslin,
Spencer Praza.
Spencer Breslin, yeah, Lorelai. So Spencer Breslin, he was just like, this has been one of the best sets I've been on in a long time. Because even if people are celebrities, sometimes they don't get treated good,
Right.
and that's horrible. So that's when, and I've seen it. Cause I got treated before a bad time. Like, remember, like I'm gonna remember this in real life. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like hugging this cold piss wall. When I first, I would remember this. Because I was cold, no one cares, and they're making
yeah,
you be outside. Those SAG sets, when people were saying they're cold on my set,
yeah,
on Desert Fiends, on Sean C. Phillips' set here, our set, I would say everybody's set. I was like, do you want me to take your jacket? Because that's what they did on the SAG sets. They took everybody's jackets. They wouldn't let them have their jackets outside. I said, you don't know what cold is yet. Oh
right,
yeah, way
yeah,
different. Yeah, that it was cold, but not compared to some of these other sets I've been on, or extreme heat or extreme wind. I've been on sets that were the elements were rough, and you weren't allowed to have jackets. It was
wow,
horrible.
wow,
So yeah, people don't know yet until they go on other ones, and they'll look back and like, you know what? Yeah, I know now. I know what she's talking about. But if you go on enough sets, you're gonna know the good ones from the bad ones. And I'm glad the celebrities that were on, they were really grateful. They sent Kevin messages like, "Thank you so much. Thank you for taking care." And
yeah,
Joel helped
Joe,
out pick up some too
Joe
of the
Simon,
talent, because the talent is what makes the movies too. People want to
right,
see the talent on there.
right, and
Yeah,
Spencer, I met Spencer with Joel. He
Joel's
did,
amazing. I
yeah,
mean, his first time on any movie set too.
is it?
He
Oh,
did so
cool.
good. If we could get more people like him, it would be an amazing A team.
Right. Well, I'll always, Nicole, anything that you ever need from me, help,
Thank you.
any help, anything you need for a project or anything, you don't have to be that. Anything that you need, if I can help you and I can do it, I'm only a phone call away,
Yeah.
because you're
Well, I'm hoping to
fabulous.
recover. I have one more set to be on that the guy asked me if I can volunteer on. I'm like, I don't want to keep volunteering. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And it's a
yeah,
lot. I'm gonna do it, but other than that, unless it's someone that's helped me out or close, I can't keep doing it.
right,
Because I've
right.
been paid. I usually get paid on things. I feel like I'm
Yeah,
earning something, like of a good
yeah,
reputation, credible name. I don't know, but I can't. I have to
yeah,
be careful because people will use people. So the word no has to come into play if you're in this movie industry, and you have to learn how to say no.
right. And not everything that how to say, not all money is good money.
Oh yeah, even if you get paid, I've been on sets where I get paid, and these smaller sets, and the film never comes to light of day. What's the point?
Yeah.
What happens if it never gets? It has to get finished. I don't want to be on. It's a waste of time then.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I say. If I'm gonna be in a film, I have to know this. They're going. I'm gonna go all the way. So I expect you to take it from there and go all the way with
Do
it.
your job on your
Do
end and
your
finish
job.
it. Yeah, I
Right.
did my end. That's a thing too. We could all do our end. It could be one person messing it up. Like, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Get this
Because
done.
that's you gotta. I look at everything, the money spending, the hotel, the gasoline, the traveling.
Time off work.
Yeah, time off work. It's
Time away
money.
from family.
Yes, and
Yeah.
you're we're filming fine, but are you gonna go finish the film after I'm done?
Yeah, that's important. So that's what
Yes,
I told Sean is working with Eric Yodders doing the editing right now.
good.
And they're working on the editing part, and I think they have to do the reaction still and some kind of something else for YouTube. Something they bought perks that they have to put in now, and they have to sign their talent release forms for that part, and then it should be good. Get the
Right.
sound going. I've been talking to David Rodriguez as a 14 Emmy winner. He really wants to help clean up the sound. He's done tons of work with Warner Brothers. He's amazing, so I'm glad that he's willing to help out
Good.
for a decent deal because he wants to put a spotlight on Vegas. A lot of people want to put a spotlight on Vegas.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they
Yeah,
should. They should.
that's what my thing was. So I am glad that Sean trusted in me to come out here.
Right.
That's a big trust. I don't think I would do it. I don't know. I said, Sean, if somebody else had only 2 years in this industry, I don't know if I would feel the same way because I don't think they would be capable of the work that I know I'm capable of doing. I don't know if somebody else 2 years in only, they would have to be really on their A game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if
Yeah.
they're not, no way. I have to be, yeah, because there's a lot of people always trying to pull me on their projects. Tons of messages, and I can't do it. I know they get a little upset about it, but I was like, you're
Yeah.
talking too much and I don't believe you. And I do
Right.
call them out on it. Prove it to me. Can't prove it.
Right.
Can't prove what you're saying. I don't want any part of it. And now I know the system. I know the process because I did it on my own.
Yeah,
I know what to
yeah,
look out for now. So
yeah,
talking
and what
to
it takes to make it happen. It's
yeah,
not
so
easy.
I got it. I'm going with the flow now, and it's okay. You're always going to connect with other people. Make sure they're efficient, and make sure they know how to do their job, not just talk it.
Right. Walk the
Because a lot of
walk.
people just talk, and I'm like, I don't even believe them anymore, and I question a lot of things, especially if they've been in this industry so long and they hardly have any work to show. I don't know how much I believe them then.
Right.
If I'd done more work in my 2 years than
then
they've done in
someone.
their 10, I don't know if I want to work with somebody like that, to be honest. I want to
You
work with
know
somebody
what?
that can match.
It's funny you say that. I said the same thing earlier to my son. I was talking to my son and I said the same thing. I said, we all doing here, but when you put in the work, it shows. I've been doing this for 4 years, and to where I'm at today, to this film that I just went to do with Nicole, that's big. I mean, it takes it takes a long time for someone to get close to some of these celebrities that we did movies.
Amazing, isn't
With.
it? You
Yeah,
did, yeah, a lot of celebrities on this one. And the thing is, I think there'll be more if we do a sequel because everyone wanted to come back. They already said, I want to come back. I want to be in the next one. I'm like, wait, let's finish this one first. Let's finish this one first. Everybody's like pushing, more, more, more. So, yeah, got to work with a lot of different celebrities from all different genres, which is pretty cool.
yes, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, and they all
So,
wanted to be part of it, but we couldn't fill any more. That was it. It was saturated. Every part was taken. Nobody else could get squeezed on. People were like, "Oh, can you?" I'm like, "I can barely squeeze that. Nothing.
yeah,
Maybe for the background for the concerts. And other than that,
yeah. Like I said, I got lucky. I got lucky. I got bumped.
no, you didn't get lucky. You put in the work. You showed up. You
Right.
didn't get lucky. You took the
Okay.
time to spend money on traveling and
Right.
come out here. That wasn't luck. It's
Right.
preparation. And then there was
Preparación.
an opportunity. Yeah.
Preparación.
Yeah, you did it. You
Yeah.
did amazing too. I mean, okay,
Yeah.
you are a natural, but you still need to know the camera
Yeah.
angles and your marks and everything.
Yeah.
Like
That's fine.
you did it very organically. Your role, you're very organic.
Thanks. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. So were you, and so was everybody else that did it. So
Yeah.
where can people find you, Nicole, if they want to read? I'm
They
sure.
can't.
Maybe
No.
you don't want nobody reaching out to you.
No,
Please
no, I'm good
don't reach
now.
out to Nicole.
No,
Don't
no.
reach.
Nicole Vegas. I have an actors page. I have Nicole's Vegas views, but it's a
Yes,
private page, so they're gonna have to like request to be on there. I have to filter out. I have to be
yes,
really
that's
careful who
good.
I'm
I'm gonna do the
adding.
same. I'm gonna do the same.
I think it's Nicole Butler _ Vegas. I think it is Nicole because everything's now attached to Vegas. Nicole Butler Vegas. If you look on YouTube, Nicole Butler Vegas. If you Google me, it's like I'm stuck with Vegas. So
Right.
I did trademark my name, Nicole Vegas.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Sparky says the voice effects. The voice effects.
No, no, no.
Yeah, that was Nicole. She was like,
Like,
oh, boy, that was so
oh
funny.
my gosh, I'm telling you. But I'm excited. I think coming together like we did, it was something that was good because it showed it was good. It bloomed. It got so big. There's over 200 people cast.
Yeah,
200 people. It
yes,
wasn't supposed to be that big. Sean's like, this is the biggest set ever. I was like, of course it is, Sean. He goes, people are still wanting to be on it. I'm like, they can't. That's it. We did it in the 4 months in December, and we're saturated. We are limited. I was like,
yes.
this is as big as. And then people were like, do you want to do SAG next? I was like, hold your horses. I said, usually people start at short films. I didn't do shorts. Of course, I go into a feature film. Of course, let me just jump right into the crazy and the mix of everything because that's how it works. That's how it works. And you have to have that passion and drive to want to excel. You have to feel that good energy.
Yes, you
That good
have.
energy. People want to be part of it.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
With a
So
lot of work though. No one wants to do the work. They just want to celebrate afterwards. Like, oh no. We all gotta put in our work.
that's right.
No freeloading.
None.
No running on the coattail. But I do want to give a shout out to Devaney for the makeup girl. Really
Yes,
amazing. And Jennifer Warner. She
Jennifer
stepped up and
Warner.
helped out. Jennifer Warner. She owns Mode Salons. She helped out too. She's an actress. She's a writer. She's very talented in her writing too skills. As
Yes.
an actress, she could draw. She could cry like that, like so convincing. I'm like, oh, she's so good at that
She's
cry. I'm like,
great,
are you really crying now? Like she goes, oh no. She goes, I just want to. Yeah. She
baby.
and she does makeup and she does hair. She's multi-talented. So I want to say thank you so much to Jennifer Warner as well because
Yes.
she helped out in areas that I was like, oh no, I might
Yeah.
not be able to get people's hair, makeup done. But she knows. She's worked with
Yeah.
on a lot of different sets. So definitely want to give out shout outs to anybody that has helped out. Joel, amazing. I know there's some mutants that were really amazing. But I'll have to give them a shout out after everything is all taken care of, and then I
Okay.
can post and share their information. But really, a lot of talent on this one. A lot of people coming together from all different areas. I mean, there's a couple of people that were slackers. I was like, Sean, never again. Like because they cause more work than anything, and they didn't want to step up. So, but the rest, amazing, amazing talent, and I can't wait to see what the future brings for the film industry with the marketing of Desert Beans because I think the sky's the limit for this one. I think there's so many different countries too that are going to want to pick this up. I already had emails on it. I already had emails for distribution, so I sent them
Oh
over
my
to
God.
Sean and his dad and his mom Kim and his dad. So I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page, working together, and it can't just be about one person or the spotlight just on. It has to be shared with everybody. So as long as you're a team player and you share and you're stepping up and making sure you help out in areas, you're with me. And the ones that don't, I'm like,
Yeah.
stay away. I don't know if there's a repellent for that kind of stuff, but
Yeah.
I have the banner right here. It's
Mhm.
a really nice fabric banner. I have my little mascot, the
Yeah.
Desert
Yeah.
Bean.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. And then I just want to share this because for the after funds and stuff like that, this will definitely come in handy. Can I do
Okay.
this like this? How do I do this?
The
Hold on.
barcode. Yep. I can see it just like that. Yeah.
Good. Because this will help out with the red carpet events and all the funding for the other things that go on. Because the celebrities are not cheap. They're very, very pricey.
Yeah.
So we want to show that we put a majority towards the locations, the camera, the crew, the talent, the food. I mean, it
Right.
all adds up for it.
Yeah. It
So
does. Very
yeah,
much so.
it's one of those things, and but hopefully it pans out at the end, and it's a very successful movie that everybody can see themselves on the big screen. I think that'll be something very proud and fun to have for
Big screen
forever.
first. Big screen.
Who are you
Yeah.
talking to? Say,
My son's over
oh,
here.
your son's there. Oh yeah, he could do. Maybe he has songs for the next one,
Yeah.
right? Doesn't he? Isn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah. They
Yeah,
rap. Yeah.
yeah. So that's pretty cool.
That'll
Yeah,
be
he's
good.
over there. I can't see because it's so small the screen. Maybe he's in the reflection of your sunglasses. I can't see nothing.
No, they're sitting over there on the couch.
Oh, they're sitting over there being all good, huh? They're like, how much longer? Probably have to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Go
No.
put my
So
pajamas back on.
yeah. So
Yeah.
are you planning on working on something else soon, or are you just gonna wait to see where this
Well,
goes?
well, I'm not jumping on board anybody else's production quite so yet, even though there's a lot of people like messaging me nonstop because I have to do research on them. I got to see they're credible. And I just can't just keep jumping on board. I'll burn myself out. So this month I'm going on one more set next week on Wednesday. I'm
Okay.
gonna get my equipment for that Nicole's Vegas View show, and
Okay.
then I'm going to New Jersey to spend some supportive family time there. And then by the time I get back, it's gonna be May. It's gonna start getting hot here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna sizzle. We're gonna sizzle in the sun out here in Vegas. You missed the sizzling part. Definitely know if you're in Vegas and you do a film, you don't want to do it in the summertime, especially with the snakes. We got lucky not seeing snakes. We
I
got
know.
lucky
You
with
had to.
those rattlesnakes. There's so many out there in that Nelson's Ghost Town. Did you see that freezer full?
No, I didn't see
Oh,
it.
oh, I should have played a trick on you. I always play a trick and tell people to get me a popsicle out of that freezer at that Nelson's Ghost Town. Tons of frozen snakes in there.
Oh my God, I would have died, Nicole.
I know.
You would have
Dang,
killed
I was
me.
so busy, I couldn't play any tricks on you. You are so lucky.
Wow.
I was so busy, and then you weren't there for that Nelson's Ghost Town. That's why, because you weren't there, or I would have got you.
I know you would have
I
too. I
got
know you
shot.
would have.
I got
You get,
shot. I
you get
did. So, but yeah.
poor guy.
Yeah. Is there anything else that we should share about? I feel like
No, I think you got
Bring
your
it out.
show, and we
Yeah.
spoke about the movies and stuff. So,
And
um,
you're supporting me so much for my talk show. I'm glad that I'm going on my own so I can set it up whenever I want.
that's right.
And I
That's
think
right.
if I do sponsors, I think the money that I do get, I would like to show where it goes. And I think I want to be more hands-on than with my nonprofits because that's the whole reason why I started to build that platform for it. So I
Okay.
think that'll go hand in hand. And
Of
I'm
course,
excited.
of course it will. And it's always better when you have control of what you're doing.
I think so too.
Always. No,
Yeah,
no,
no
no,
one
just
uses me, no one hurts me, no one
right,
takes advantage.
right,
I think because my intentions, I'll know where it goes.
right.
And I want to make sure it goes back to the community. If I'm going to be in this industry and I'm building a platform, it better be for a purpose and a passion. Or what's the sense?
Right, right. There's have to be something behind it. Well, shoot.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I want to thank you for coming on the show, Nicole. Any shout outs before we log out?
Shout out to Sean C. Phillips. Thank you so much. Writer director with Ethan Phillips. Ethan Phillips' brother also is a writer for Desert Beans.
Oh
I
wow.
want to give a shout out to them because without their creativity, we wouldn't even had this Desert Beans. We wouldn't be able to put this all together.
Oh
So
wow.
Sean C. Phillips and Ethan Phillips, yeah, thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
guys. Yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you guys so much.
and Lisa saw the snakes. So, but yeah, we'll stay tuned till I get to get you on my talk show. We'll talk all
Easy.
about you, everything from yeah, all the goody
Everything's-
goodies.
okay. Cool.
Okay,
So thank you for coming on, Nicole. You've been great. Um, we're gonna do great with this film. I can just feel it in my heart.
everybody can feel it. Yeah,
It's gonna be a great
it's
thing.
vibrating the positivity, and I think it was so much fun. I think
Enjoy it.
people are gonna really love it, and they're gonna want to buy shirts and figurines and the
Yeah.
posters, and there's gonna be signings with the celebs that are on there at the conventions. So I think it's gonna be something that people can come together and have some fun with it. It's gonna be gruesome though. If there's some
Ooh.
gruesome scenes, we gotta let people know.
Yeah.
Just like with my son Ryan Gregg. This is his first feature film.
Yeah, I know.
So
He's gonna love it when he see himself.
and he
He's
had a
gonna.
death scene. He's
Uh-huh.
11 years old.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what happens. I can't give away too much else, but yeah, it was. Were you there for that?
I was there when he was talking to the young ladies.
Oh, he was. Yes, yes, yes. That was quite a role for him. And
Yes,
like I
it
said,
was. I know he was like, yes. Inside his head, he was like, yes.
well, what he said, he goes, "Mom, are they going to be good looking?" I was like,
What?
he's 11 years old. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I
Oh,
putting him
he's-
in? What am I
yeah.
doing? But he did deliver really well. He delivered his
Yes,
bad kid role.
he did. He did so good.
Yeah.
He looked like he had a lot of practice because he did
Yeah,
so
so
good.
maybe too much practice. Okay, there goes my low battery on my phone, so
Okay.
that's indicating it.
All right, Nicole. So thank you for coming on. Love you.
Can I go like this?
Tell
Love you
Greg,
back.
tell Kev, I love him, and I'll see you
Absolutely. You
guys
got
soon.
a friend in
Hopefully.
Vegas. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Much
Okay.
love. Till next time.
All right.
Right.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye. Yes, that was Nicole Vegas, guys. An amazing, amazing woman. She's fabulous, fantastic. You name it. That's she is the boss lady. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Some of you guys, I'm gonna reach out, so you guys can come on the show. Joe, Sparky, and Joe again, and some more. You guys are tuning in. Thank you guys for watching the show. I appreciate it. Tune in next week. I'll definitely have some more guests coming on the show. Thank you guys so much. Big shout out to Angry Trolls Studios, my man Matthew Clark and his wife. Big shout out to them and everyone else around the world that's watching the show. So peace, love, respect. I'm out of here.